Hey everybody, it's Christine up today with a layout for the scrap room. This one is using the double shot kit, specifically the Photoplay paper page kit. This is a really fun page kit with light, springy themes to it, very whimsical, just a fun kit. So I took the patterned paper within this page kit that looked like a patchwork quilt. It was squares, it was all different patterns, colors, really a cool paper, and I really wanted to use it. So I decided to go ahead and cut those squares out, and then I cut them on the diagonal, creating triangles. And I am going to build a big, giant flower, sunburst, whatever you want to call it. I'm using these triangles and creating layers. So I traced a circle onto my layout and I'm loosely following that, and also just trying to connect these. Now, this would also be really cool if you just did a single layer, but you have to be very precise. Initially I thought, oh, maybe I'll just do 1 or 2 layers, but trying to get everything just perfect would have been a real big challenge. And this way I got to include just so much color. So you can see I'm using just a white base for this and then building from there. And I am also only attaching the bottom of the triangle so that I can pull up the points if I want to add some dimension to the whole thing. As I go, I am creating a second layer on top of the first one, so directly on top of it, staggering the points in between where the points currently were. Then I'll scoot in a little bit and create my next layer. So there's like no exact science or exact measurements for this. I am literally just eyeballing it, trying to stagger the points and building up from there. And you can see already it's got a really neat effect. I am, of course, trying to not have too many of one color in an area, or right next to each other, that kind of thing, trying to avoid that situation. So the longer I worked on this, the cooler it looked. I just love how it was coming together. And you can see now I am gonna stop for a couple of reasons. Number one, I ran out of squares, squares that are now triangles. Number two, I'm gonna put pictures there. So there's no point in putting anything underneath it and just wasting patterned paper, because I certainly could have cut some more squares out of other patterned paper from the page kit. What you see me doing right here is I am taking some 3D foam adhesive and I am just tucking it underneath the point on a lot of these, not every single one, but on a lot. And I'm not even taking the back side of the adhesive off, I'm just securing them to the point. You could take the backside off so that they stick down, but I didn't really, it just felt like a waste of time to me. So I didn't do that part. So I've got this all put together now, and then comes the fun part of adding pictures and embellishing. So while this collection could go really either way, boy or girl, I really liked the way it looked with this picture. So I opted for a single photo layout, which is pretty rare for me. And I opted to make it a girl layout. I'm going to use this picture of my daughter and my niece along with this cut apart card that says smile right next to it, and use that as my title to anchor it. And that smile just really brings out all the colors in the wreath again. Now, as far as embellishments go, I had the 12 by 12 sticker sheet that came with the kit, and so I'm going to give that a workout, of course. There are lots of good title options on there as well. I was definitely drawn to those, and you actually saw me use one of those in my other double shot layout. But for today, I just liked the way this cut apart card looked, especially with the busyness of my initial design. But I am going to use those stickers for some embellishing, and in fact I even do some embellishing off camera in the end to add to a little bit of the white space. So you definitely want to check this out on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram at Scrapping with Christine. And you can see all the final details that didn't make it onto camera. Originally, like, I was satisfied with this in the end, but then when I went to take the pictures, I just felt like it needed a little bit something more. And that doesn't happen very often. I don't tweak things too much at the end, but today I definitely did. So you'll want to check that out over on Instagram or on Facebook. You can find me there also as Scrapping with Christine. So we've got this, and now I'm just, little details. There's butterfly stickers. There's all these cute, springy, fun, lighthearted stickers that I can't imagine with this collection that you can create with it and not just smile, ironically. It's just a very lighthearted, sweet collection that definitely want to play with a little bit more, because it just I really liked it. more than a lot of collections from Photoplay in a while. I'd have to say this is probably my favorite one that I've worked with, at least this year, if not longer. I like the script font. I like the stickers. There's just a lot of it that is very fun. So, all that said, as a reminder, the Scrap Room is a monthly kit club. There's no commitment to it. You don't have to stick with it forever and ever. And they offer the Flavors of the Month kit, which has 4 page kits. They also offer the double shot kit, which is what this is from. That gives you an additional 2 page kits. So in all, you can get 6 brand new collection page kits. This one includes 3 patterned papers as well as cardstock and some embellishments. You can also add on other things that coordinate with the Flavors of the Month kit, and you can catch my Flavors of the Month videos. I've got a huge long playlist of the Scrap Room, so if it's new to you, definitely check out all the things I've done with it. I've been playing with their kits for about 3.5 years. Just love them. So definitely check it out. I will link you up to their website as well down below, and you can see what they have for April and keep your eye out for sneak peeks coming up pretty soon. It's almost halfway through April. She'll have sneak peeks for May coming up at the end of the month. So I guess it's not super soon, but it's not really that far away either. All right, so there you have it. You can see I have added in some little details, stickers here and there, and ones that I want popped up, I'm popping up, and so on. So thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to head to those links down below. Check me out on Instagram if you aren't already over there. And I hope everybody has a great start to your week and fun, enjoyable spring weather and ready to scrap it. We will see you again next time.